Welcome to Winans Window. So do you want us to keep closer at all? So we're going to be married for 25 years this week. So in celebration of that, we thought we would have a little bit of Q&A time, or for you old folkies, question and answer time. You can go first.
All right, we'll see here. Some of these I don't know if I'll answer. What was the first road trip that you guys went on together? We were at the mine and we drove in with a Thunderbird.
It was a 1980 T-Bird that we were driving in 1993.
So they hadn't perfected this digital gas gauge. An hour down the road, and all of a sudden the digital little lines dropped off, and we had, according to the gauge, 0 gas and 0 places to get it. Limped in with a prayer.
We pulled into Esther on E and filled up at Esther. I think our whole marriage has been a road trip. Question number 2.
Your turn.
Weird habits of each other.
Her weird habit is never say, "Mom, I've lost something." Because once those words are uttered, unless you have absolute time to wait for it to be found, it becomes an utter obsession. She's a bloodhound. A bloodhound on a trail, and she will not be stopped.
I'm good at finding things, but I don't give up until I do find it.
It does get weird. It doesn't sound really weird, but she gets weird. Obsessed. Please, compulsive obsession, I guess.
Great. I don't think your weird habits kind of top my weird habit.
All right. Would you rather have the other person always speak their mind or never speak again? Well,
I'm pretty good at speaking my mind.
she speaks her mind. It'd be pretty weird, her not speaking. So I guess speaking her mind is really the only option.
I'd rather have you speak your mind too. I like everything to be open and honest and out there. I don't like guesswork.
There's no guessing with her. Got it. Understand.
Do you speak any other languages, and how well? Ekis. What would you say? Ekis Chukis? A little bit of Chukis. We were missionaries down in Micronesia for several years, and we did take language. I think Mark remembers it much better than I do.
Do remember some things like ekis me ekis, little by little. And when I was getting frustrated with trying to learn the language, one of the Chukis said ekis me ekis, just a little bit by little bit. I do remember a song. Pe me facum kisi kis poneti pache mi facum apong apong ita. And there's where I end. It's a little lullaby for children. It means I'm very weak, but you are very strong, and it's talking to God.
I remember one little phrase, "Pichopuich atrinchuk," which meant
A very white boy from Chuk. All right. Who is most likely to be able to talk themselves out of a ticket? Have you ever had a ticket?
I have never been pulled over. Name each other's celebrity crush.
Oh, I can name hers. She has 3 of them. Tom Selleck, Howie Long, and there's a 3rd one.
Is it Michael Bublé?
I do like Michael.
Actually, I think that's the 4th, but there's another one.
There's a 3rd one from
But definitely Howie Long.
Howie Long. Yours would be Meg Ryan back in the 80s.
It's 80s Meg Ryan.
Yeah. And then I'm not necessarily a celebrity crush, but Mary off of It's a Wonderful Life.
Where did you guys meet? Well,
We don't have enough time in this video.
Yes, we don't have enough time, but it would be through the mail, not mail order bride.
So maybe we should do a follow-up video. What is one thing you wish people knew about you?
I'm not just a pretty face.
I have to love you.
I have brains
Oh,
too.
you do. So I can love you more than just for your crown
Yes, for my body.
or your body. Okay. Emily's dying in the background, by the way. Where did you grow up?
I'm originally from Kansas. I'm a Kansas farm boy. Moved to Kansas City when I was 7 years old. When I was 15, we moved to Australia. Dad took a church down in Australia.
Mine's not nearly as exciting. I just grew up in the great state of Alaska with my dad as a gold miner, so I actually grew up all over the state. Pretty exciting childhood, actually.
Any bad habits? Of her or me? Don't really have
Any bad habits?
too many bad
It's
habits.
perfect.
I snore. That's not really a habit. That's
I'm probably bossy. How many countries have you been to?
7.
I'm gonna list mine off. Australia, New Zealand, Vanuatu, Micronesia, Papua New Guinea, Canada, Ireland. Well, I backpacked across Europe when I was 18. West Germany, East Germany. I get to count both. Yeah, so probably 15 or more. Probably for me.
And did you say Japan?
Did I say Japan? I don't think so. No, Japan counts.
Does Guam count?
Well, Guam's part of the United States. Do they count as a country? I don't think it counts as I don't know. Guam, Micronesia,
Micronesia.
Marshalls, Kiribati. Those are 2 separate countries. Fiji.
Fiji. Fiji's
So I thought-
nice, real nice.
So I've probably been to 20. I don't know. Craziest thing you have ever done?
Does swimming with sharks count as crazy? Definitely Amelia would say that that was a crazy thing to do. But I went spearfishing with the guys when we were in Chuk. Definitely swimming with the sharks is right up there with some crazy stuff.
Well, I grew up in Alaska gold mining, so we did some pretty crazy things and called it life. I think one of the craziest things, and most people have said it was crazy, that at 18, I flew to Europe and met with my cousin I did not know. This was back before cell phones, internet, so we'd only written letters. We did not know what each other looked like. We backpacked across Europe for a month, which isn't necessarily the safest thing to do for 2 single girls either, but it was a great experience. But I think that entire trip was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think her parents were crazy for letting her do it.
It was my dad's idea.
But it was a different time back in the
80s. Late 80s actually, 89, because we were there as they brought down the Berlin Wall. So I should dig around in my drawer and show my piece of my wall.
Okay, what sports have you played? My main sport was basketball. Played a lot of softball too.
Basketball and volleyball for me, for sure. Was aerobics in the 80s count? Richard Simmons. Jane Fonda. Funniest moment throughout high school? Man, high school? What was your first impression of each other?
Not what I thought. Alaskan girls are not known to be the most petite. I'm like, oh, she's really cute.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember my first impressions of you either, really.
Well, she's always said that what impressed her
That's
about
true.
me was that I didn't try to impress her.
That's true. I was impressed that you were just you. Dogs or cats?
Emily's here, so definitely cats.
Oh, come on.
Cats. We love them.
What is your dream date?
Wendy's my dream date. March 5th.
1994.
That's a great date.
Not too hot, not too cold. Who said I love you first?
I did.
Yes, that's true. How tall are you?
6'3".
5'4".
5'3" and a half. Not quite 5'4". I always wanted to marry somebody who's 5'10", and she never grew up. She's 5'10" at heart, I guess.
I guess so.
What she doesn't have in height, she makes up with bite.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you. Oh, I have one more. Oh, great googly moogly.
Feels Who's your favorite daughter ever? My favorite daughter ever named Amelia